My name is Ace. Ace Vision, sometimes villain, aka the deliberate deliverer of not diabolical dissonance, but lyrical precision, aka the one who's skilled in destruction as well as building. You see, I'm a Gemini chillin'. You feeling? Um, I'm a poet, sometimes rapper, and as of this year, I am, hold on. Oh yeah, 24 chapters old. Wearily watching as my story continues to unfold. See, never judge a book by a cover, I've been told, but I heard it's really never judge a book by one page when the genre is a coming of age. You may have seen me on the videos or seen me on stage, on the social media, you've even met me in face. You see, you think you know a person, but never really check the ingredients of how they're made. Ace by name, ace by nature, or so they say. You see, you hear the words that I speak so concise and eloquently, yet once upon a time, who I am is not who I was meant to be. I spent many nights wrestling and wrangling with my destiny. The pressure got so much, filled up with hopes and dreams, yet ultimately turned out empty. Promises. I promise this won't be a waste of time, so listen closely. This is just a message from the unwise, delivered to both the pious and the unholy. Now, I'm still learning, and my words aren't yet perfect, so don't expect to quote me. This is just my interpretation of the vision I believe the God in me has shown me. Let's flip the page and envision a baby boy born into a foreign land until his parents decided to switch up their plan and took flight with metal wings and didn't land until the soil upon which we now stand became the ground upon where I sowed my foreign roots. Now, in the context of this particular time space, I do believe a lot of families did the same, so all the same, I can't be fazed if some of you maybe feel like you can relate and may feel like you've walked in my shoe. But this soul is built different. And that I will attempt to prove. Because as I learned to maneuver within this culture, I was vastly aware of how my parents tried to keep me in touch with the place where I come from, the name that was stuck on my forehead, my religion, twisted tongues. It all resulted in this internal division we refer to as the proverbial identity crisis. And to some degree, it's suffice to say that the feeling wasn't always the nicest. Because as a youngster, the only vision I had was the vision that my eyes did. And if he knew the things I know today, boy, I guarantee it would surprise him. You see, before you ever truly see racism, you still notice the differences in those with whom you play with. Black, white, or Asian, thick nose, slim lips, hair texture, the details so trivial and basic, yet all equally essential to the idea of what makes us who we are, human being. As a child, I often took note and questioned these differences. What did it mean? Because I felt like one of them, but wondered in their eyes, how did I seem? I studied hard as I grew. I'm an older sibling, so back home that meant I had responsibilities too. I'm the firstborn of a firstborn of a firstborn, a bloodline I didn't choose, yet under our roof that meant you take care of those younger than you. Already was a role model before the peak of his youth, already had his life set out before him before he even knew what he wanted to do. Just knew I'd play my role, make mom happy. I was never uncouth. I'm telling you, I studied hard as I grew, quite tall for my age. So I have to give thanks to all the mothers that helped to raise me. I mean, my dad was around until he wasn't seen anymore out the door for reasons I still haven't been informed. However, unusual to familiar lore, this paternal parting actually kind of filled me with joy at the idea of being able to explore the freedom of manhood. Damn, it feels good to be the man of the house. Damn, that old head oppressor always ordering me about. Damn, I wish someone had told me not to be a man, but be a child. For you see, growing up too fast is like trying to fit a puzzle with a piece from the wrong pack. I mean, you can try and force it, pray and hope that it don't crack, but when you step back, it's clear to see that something's wrong, it don't belong, it won't last. But by then, he was a drug-addicted dropout on the wrong path, cut hands from trying to hold on to a shattered relationship like broke glass, tries to regain his mother's trust, but they both know it's hopeless. And so he tries to find solace in this incohesive poem full of holes and gaps and no true ending. The vanity of realizing this upon choosing to come and perform as a decision. I mean, it's a strong start, but the finishing is missing. I'm so glad you somehow still stuck around to listen. I mean, it's so sad, but I promise I had good intentions. I pose a hypothetical. Why do I feel guilt for surviving? Makes me sick to my stomach. Nausea. It steals my sleep. Insomnia. I want my dreams back. I only deserve nightmares. A false witness. Did I leave you behind? The only witness. I still think of you. I mean, I don't choose to. I choose not to choose. So then, why was I chosen? I mean, it's not PTSD, but it haunts me. Constantly repressed yesterday and constantly remembered today and constantly it's haunting me. I mean, it's not PTSD, but it scares me. I was not born dark, but black. My mind is not dark, but black and white. Noise, for now, it's scaring me. It's not PTSD, but it might be. They tell the story of a Greek mythological priestess named Cassandra of Troy. She was born with the gift of prophecy, yet cursed to never be believed. This next piece is dedicated to sweet Cassandra. I can't see the future. I remember things backwards. Trapped in this loop, I can't forget about the sadness. Like, how many times did I grasp for the madness? How many lives did I lose? I can't stand this. Sitting on my own, clutch my palms to my dome. Seated on my throne, that's the cost of being alone. Accosted all my friends, only shadows are my clones, making signs with my hands of the cross of the bold, like, Lord have mercy. The bowl is empty. The chalice overrun, still I'm thirsty. My palace almost sunk into the sand. I'm trying to hold together my plans like rubber bands. Stretch me thin, bear my sins, cast the lots, short to stick, Never had luck on my side, only pride. Glad I've made it this far, but I'm guilty I survive. They tell me I'm the GOAT, ready for the sacrifice. They tell me I'm the one, you don't have to tell me twice. My duality exists on the balance of a knife. I'm a holy hypocrite, I'm the coldest Gemini. I, oh, you know vowels, I'm never constant. He, the third person in me, I think he lost the E. Go further and see, the world is offering we the ultimate chance, the masterwork of alchemy. Like magnum opus, see I wrote this ode to be quoted on emerald tablets of stone. My philosophy has evoked nostalgic emotion and all privilege to behold. It's time to focus what the goal is, tell them what the goal is. Purified refinement of soul, I grab Lucifer where his throat is. No morning star, when I rise I create my own dawn. There's things you can't run from forever, cause one day your past and present gets together. So try to get your karma straight, set and settled. The beauty of a rainbow is it follows stormy weather. You can try and read my mind, but there's so many chapters, pages filled with love and hate, pain and laughter. One last person who tried dropped the book on disaster. You see, it's getting drastic, but now I march to the rhythm of the drum in my headphones, march to the beating of the hearts. I hear impulse, impulse implodes, the passion provoked, bad belly got me gassed, I'm passing the smoke, ooh, Papa Gaviscon, antacid. It's a verbal exercise, so now I'm lactic. I exercise demons bass backwards, can't see my future, I remember things backwards. I said I can't see my future, I remember things backwards. Can't see the future, I remember things backwards. Trapped in a loop, I can't forget about the sadness. How many times did I grasp for the madness? How many lives did I lose? I can't stand this. Sitting on my own, clutch my palms to my dome. Seated on my throne, that's the cost of being alone. Accosted all my friends, only shadows on my clones, making signs with my hands of the cross of the bold, like, Lord have mercy. The bowl is empty. The chalice overrun, still I'm thirsty. My palace almost sunk into the sand, so I'm trying to hold together my plans like rubber bands. Stretch me thin, bear my sins, cast the lots, short to stick. I've never had luck on my side, only pride. I'm glad I've made it this far, but I'm guilty. His name was Timothy Chiwala. Born on the 18th of August, 1998, in a small country in southeastern Africa called Malawi. But at some point in his youth, he migrated to Glasgow, Scotland, along with his elder brother and his mother. Here he studied and worked for many years and became a valuable part of his local communities. Many knew him as a musician, others a comedian, sometimes an actor, but to me, he was one of my very closest friends and supporters. On the 14th of October 2021, Timothy Chiwala was reported missing by the police after they received a notice from one of his classmates that he had stopped attending lectures at the Royal Conservatoire of Scotland. After being able to locate his place of residence, they entered the place and found his phone battery dead, as long as his wallet containing all of his valuables and items. For the next week or so, all of the communities Timothy was a part of came together to spread awareness, to join the search to find him. However, after 11 days, on the 22nd of October, 2021, the police confirmed they found Timothy's body floating in the Glasgow Clyde River along the banks. All those same communities, families and friends continued to support by raising a GoFundMe to send his body back to where he belonged, the motherland, in southeastern Africa. This last and final piece I dedicate to my brother, Timothy Sensi Jr. Chiwala. I've been sitting here pondering the times I've survived, guilty, only thought I'm thinking why I'm still alive. Can't get out my mind, wishing I don't see tomorrow. Casket where I sleep tonight. Deep inside I'm feeling hollow. Devil got my soul to ball, swallowed me whole. The abyss to the darker side left me with these chains and these scars. My skin itching as I rip my flesh apart. Snowflakes stained to nostrils, turn hostile, rolling ripped pages from gospel. The Rizzler's done. My lips burn as I kiss the sun. Today I'm sitting here pondering the value of life, how I'm privileged, my ignorance is worthy of spite. I've got cousins, family who really struggle that side, prioritize my distractions, unintentionally blind. I should have called your phone or something when that dog bit you rough, and now you're struggling in school and you're pregnant in your youth and no one knows what to do with you. It's like they only see the fool in you, tell you that they're through with you. I should have sent a text, maybe I could get through to you. You said your future's mess. Back home, there's no use for you, no opportunity. I didn't see reality, I let it be and just admit I really didn't meet your need. And now I'm sitting here pondering the times I survive. Guilty only thought I'm thinking why I'm still alive. Why I made it through the struggle, can't get out my mind. Wishing I don't see tomorrow, casket where I sleep tonight. Deep inside I'm feeling hollow. Devil got my soul to ball, swallow me whole. The void to the darker side left me with these chains and these scars. Demons whisper as they rip my flesh apart. Caught Cain hiding from God, bro, in hostels, reading red letters from gospel. We kill with love. Judas' lips as he kissed the sun. Today I'm sitting here pondering if God got it right. If I was him, I would have cut the devil down on sight. Show myself so everyone would see me with their eyes. No doubt left in your minds, you'd only worship I and I. Free will's a trap, would make you only do what's right. No mortal flesh would ever, ever, ever lay their hands on. I would have never let them take your life. Was suicide to a sacrifice, sitting here pondering. Not wrong or right. Just the thoughts of a mortal mind. Honest words on a lonely night. This is for the things I don't say enough. Waiting until my days are up. The sky got you first. You're chilling with the lunar. I'll see you soon, but I'll talk to you sooner. Said this is for the things I don't say enough. Waiting until my days are up. The sky got you first. You're chilling with the lunar. I'll see you soon, but I'll talk to you sooner. The day I heard that you were gone, I prayed it was a rumor. I prayed I'd keep my eyes closed till you walked in the room, but I was hiding from the truth, and a lie is a masseuse when your reality is ruthless. We don't get what we deserve. It's never how we choose it. They said that I won't know what I have till I lose it. But I knew what I had with you was proof that every second, minute, hour's not in vain. I'll remember it all. On cold nights, I'm reminiscing again to the day you called my phone and said you needed a friend. Dark thoughts were on your mind, your heart was bleeding again. I heeded you then. I knew somehow that I'd comprehend what it meant to be alone but not lonely. Keep in mind a year before is when Josh had lost Tony. And we all felt it, cause we're brothers, not homies. Made a promise to your mothers that I would keep close every one of you. Whenever you called me, swore I'd pick up the phone. I could never ignore thee. But I was dealing with more drama. My mental was all trauma. Comma, pause, isolated my self-damage. Holistical health, I let my shame collect dust on the shelf at how I failed at being a big bro. I couldn't be the man the pictures had shown. And now I'm haunted, I could never atone for the things I don't say enough. Waiting until my days are up. The sky got you first. You're chilling with the lunar. I'll see you soon, but I'll talk to you sooner. Said this is for the things I don't say enough. Waiting until my days are up. The sky got you first. You're chilling with the lunar. I'll see you soon. Rest in power, Timo Sensei Jr. Chihuahua, my brother and friend forever. Thank you.